Welcome back to Resident Evil Village.
We are looting more handgun ammo while we go through Castle Dimitrescu.
The courtyard is one of the more open areas of the castle. You will find it refreshing to see the dingy, dark, cloudy sky of day as we are approaching late morning on this. What maybe the first... No, Resident Evil 5 did it first, because Resident Evil 5 started during the day and then it proceeded into the night. That only broke the dawn as we defeated our ultimate enemies.
I'm kind of surprised that there's not a crystal fragment hanging in the middle of the courtyard, though, because that is definitely something that I would have done.
No, we would have been expecting that. How about that cage? Yeah, did you see the cage? Because you can shoot down any of those hanging cages and they drop stuff.
Do they drop bird bones?
No, you don't get the only bones that you get in this game are like Ingrid's necklace that we got in the last part.
Oh, come on, Clyde. I am privy to some of the spoilers. I know that we're getting other bones than that.
So far, our progress has been thus. We have been introduced to four ladies of the castle. They are Cassandra, Daniela, what's her name, and Lady D. The former three mentioned are all identical, except that they have very subtle changes in appearance depending on which of the three daughters that you're fighting.
But they are effectively weapons, don't they? Because I think only one of them is actually using the reaping scythe.
So are you fighting Bela? Are you fighting Daniela? Are you fighting Cassandra? Like, if you pay close enough attention and you also memorize which of the dialogue lines corresponds to which character, then you know who you're fighting. But they all fight exactly the same way. They might even all be voiced by the same voice actors, which I would not fault this game for doing so, because they are supposed to be, like, pretty homogeneous, for lack of a better word.
I mean, I'll probably have to ask that question after her boss fight, though.
We will be getting a boss fight, because it wouldn't be a Resident Evil adventure without brushes.
Dimitrescu, are you going to respond to us? Hello?
Oh, they're just warming us up. The lady is walking the halls, but so far she has not raised so much as a single gloved finger against our advance through the castle.
I mean, she clearly knows that we're here now. Ooh, chem fluid.
They're just messing with us.
So have you actually seen Netflix's Castlevania?
Nope.
Okay.
So good?
I have watched most of the first season of it. I haven't finished it. But I've been told very good things about
it. It is amazing how far video game media has come outside of the scope of just video games. As I recall, Super Mario Brothers the movie was one of the earliest attempts at adapting a video game to, like, live-action motion picture. But that was a pile of crap.
What about War Game?
Was that the Matthew Broderick movie?
Yes.
Yeah, but what video game was that based on?
I'm pretty sure that was based on the concept of video games, and the evolution of artificial intelligence.
No, I mean like actual like franchise and licensed video game content.
Okay.
As in, it has to be a specific thing. Like, if you have a bunch of characters that's holding generic controllers in their hands, you cannot possibly trace it to any one game console or any licensed media. I'm talking like, oh, Mario, you must be Mario. Everybody knows who Mario is.
How far deep into a Dimitrescu bath can we actually get into?
You cannot step into the bath of blood. You will be blocked.
No.
We have to solve a statue puzzle.
Okay, so do we
Get
get hints
behind the
in relation to the pictures on the wall?
Of course, yeah. If at any point you get stuck on this puzzle, you can refer to that golden plaque that's above the fireplace over there. That has the riddle on it. That will help you solve the puzzle.
Okay.
When you solve the puzzle, then the bath of blood will drain out.
Yeah, this is neutral state. Okay. Women are blind to male advances, but the poor shall take their chances to give their lord their bounty sown, so that soon wine may flow. All right. So alms goes over to the cavalry.
And this is the statue of Lady Dimitrescu herself. Which, of course, she is a refined lady.
I don't think all three are supposed to point over at Lady.
So the statues can only be pointing one of two ways,
Okay.
either to the left or to the right. No, I'm going to hand you the ball, and then you turn to the person on your right and you give them the ball. And everybody goes round and round and round. Prances and chances and torn up pantses.
So the chick with the wine bottle is supposed to actually be looking at Lady Dimitrescu.
In order to give a toast, and by pouring the wine for the lady, she is quite thirsty.
There you go.
And we solved it. That didn't take very long.
More basements, which is weird because we're on like the second floor. So
What's in the basement?
lots of things, specifically more insectoids.
That was an autosave.
Do the infected Ganados from Resident Evil 4 ever actually come back?
No, we don't see the Ganados in this part because a Ganado is under the control of Las Plagas,
Okay.
which is a different kind of creature than whatever the hell has infected these creatures and characters in this place. See, we know that there is an infection going on. We watched Leonardo become bitten by a lichen, and then within a couple hours of the attack, he turned into a lichen himself. So while this easily is not a player's first Resident Evil game, players who are familiar with the franchise, they have a pretty clear idea what's going on.
There you go.
Right in the face. Hey, ugly.
It's kind of weird that they're dropping crystal skulls, though, because the crystallization process is specifically tied to Eve. So,
Right. So you might be wondering, like, what is the relationship here? Because Resident Evil 5 also had Las Plagas in that game, but they were super plagas. Oh, you saw an item. That was the bait. I'm going to stab you in the face.
and she's got a sword this time.
You'll find this area refreshing because of the appearance of not only the candles. One-handed battle axe. Watch out, Ethan. They're getting medieval on your ass.
Well, they're getting stronger. Ooh, shotgun ammo. Yeah, we're not actually using our shotgun that much. I mean, we do have
shotgun is valuable.
We do have way more handgun ammo than we probably need, but still, man.
Save your good stuff. You know there's a boss fight coming up, and bosses don't like shotguns. Which brings me to my point of the pacing formula they use for the castle, which is a little different. Like, we only just found out about Lady D and her daughters, like 25 minutes ago. We've already destroyed one of them. In the normal pacing scheme for a Resident Evil game, we would have discovered these characters like an hour and a half ago and then have only just begun destroying them, which actually probably would have taken place in the form of a boss fight in which we fight all three of them at the same time. But in this case, the game wants you to get used to, like, oh, you just started, getting acquainted with these characters, you want them to, like, stick around for a bit. They're not. This is a different kind of game and a different kind of story.
Plus, I think the only instance of Resident Evil actually throwing multiple semi-named characters at you is Resident Evil 4 doing it with the Double Gigantos and the Chainsaw Sisters. I'm pretty sure 1 and 2 did never threw multiple boss obstacles at you at once.
Although true, they're definitely not afraid of putting you in like a multi-creature situation.
That's true. Resident Evil 2 will quite often throw either multiple hounds or multiple zombies at you all over the place. However, as with Resident Evil 1, you're kind of pushed into explicitly avoiding the zombies and bloodhounds as much as you can.
Right, the idea is just stay safe and don't get hit.
There just isn't enough ammo floating around, despite the fact that you're in a police station.
Right? Well, I mean, they don't just... You can't just walk up to the dude at the front desk and then they click a little microphone and says, "Hey, how are you?" It says, "I'm good. I need 3 dozen 9mm handgun bullets, please."
And then they will look into their office desk and say, "I've only got 6 left. Sorry."
They're packing heat at the front. Grand Theft Auto style. Do not walk into a police station in Grand Theft Auto and start lighting the place up, because you will get your ass blown off.
Aren't there multiple heists in Grand Theft Auto 5 that you're supposed to heist from a police station though?
Rob the police station itself? I mean, that would be a form of... I would register that as a form of trope breaking, because you would get used to the police station being, like, not a destination in itself, but more like get the thing and then get the hell out of there.
There is an item over there, Mr. Cloud.
RE Engine has a wonderful way of forecasting the position of items, while also lending subtlety to the positions of said items, making them difficult to find. And now that we have eradicated this area of all of the Victrola, now we can safely peruse the grounds and premises for all of the items that are keeping this red room quite unsearched red.
Okay, can't we just call them the sisters, the Bath Sisters, though?
The Bath Sisters? Yeah, bubble bath. It's like, I'd love to take a bath with you, baby. Found it. And inside was nothing.
Because that's a way to close off this pathway.
The zombies in this castle are really not that intimidating. Like, I'm actually surprised that they gave you the means to, like, put up a blockade. They move too slow, they attack really slowly. They're sturdy as hell, but that is offset by just pop them in the head 3 times and then they stagger. And then they growl at you, and then you pop them in the head a couple more times, and then they drop money.
Or chem fluid.
Oh, where is the hidden stuff at? Oh, where could it be?
Are we sure it's not behind this bookshelf here? Because, you know...
Bookshelf. Yeah, what's... Chapter 1. Blood. Chapter 2. Blood.
Chapter 3. Oh, there it is.
I
Rusted
found...
scrap.
You motherfuckers! You hid it in the hallway behind all this stupid hanging stuff. Oh, but our little search party is not quite yet concluded.
Okay, now it is.
Now you can leave.
In the next episode, we'll continue
And
going
in the next
through
part.
Castle Dimitrescu. Probably taking down another one of the daughters, actually.
Oh, Lady D is so mad at me.
Be safe, everybody.
Mommy.